So after our lovely little rest, everybody should be back up to go, and everybody took care of their level up. So, grab my papers here. So we're on the dock with the ship just out in the water. We remember there's footprints leading into the woods. So what are we going to do?
Bear with me as we get on the interstate so that I can actually engage with y'all.
Oh, you're fine.
Like I said, if I remember right, we asked one of the guards or something about that boat, and he said it had been out in the harbor for quite a while. So I'm not too sure if that's going to do us much good. I think we should follow the footprints into the woods and see what's in there.
Yeah, that was kind of what I was thinking, because they said that the boat was probably not the best for our level to go out there.
I'd agree with trekking through the woods.
Let's go.
Okay. So, you notice that the leaves have frost on them, and it's not that time of year.
Sounds like drivers to me.
Might as well check it out. Throw detect magic up.
You want to do what?
Yes, detect magic.
Detect magic?
Yeah.
No, detect nothing.
Okay.
So it just seems to be cold, or it was recently really cold.
I'm gonna cast mage armor while I'm at it, just since it's got an 8-hour last period. Matter of fact, I'll actually, if I have the time, I'll just cast on myself for now.
Nature check at 13.
It was cold recently.
Continue going in further?
Hold on. What the heck? Oh. There. That's better. Hey, you can see the map now. Okay, now what were we?
The tiny tank out. With scimitar and dagger drawn.
Why am I missing the one thing I want?
That's one of the rules.
No, because my desk is messy. Give me a perception check. Everyone.
I got a 5. Everyone?
I got an 18.
You see movement off to the left. So in this area.
Here we go. Movement off to the left. We've got somebody. We've got something coming up on our left side, guys. I think we should move in a little further.
I'll drop my weapons while I'm moving with you.
Like I said, I'll keep point. Stay in front. Keep me moving.
I'll move in a position that's covering them but not taking.
I am the tiny tank.
It's more than a few.
Dun dun dun! What looks to be a excuse me, wolf made of ice comes stumbling out of the forest.
Say again?
Said what looks to be a wolf made of ice comes stumbling out of the forest.
A wolf made of ice. That sounds fun.
Hmm. Who brought the whiskey?
Is it fairly obvious that these are a threat, or do they look...
Yeah, they look kind of fishy.
If anybody has any objection, I can start up with the firebolt.
I have an objection.
I'm gonna go with
Okay.
I'm gonna go ahead and swap a dagger for my shield.
Okay.
That seems like a lot of fuckers. So ready shield and scimitar. Whenever you're ready.
Well, I'm ready. I can start pulling out freaking names out of the bag. If that's what we're going for.
Can we run one more perception check, make sure we're not getting surrounded or anything?
Go ahead.
11.
You don't see much.
Okay.
23.
Jeez.
You see that?
Kind of flanking us.
How far out is he?
What's that?
How far out is the guy on the left?
$25 feet. 10 feet, 20 feet, 30 feet.
How far am I from the ice wolf?
The one in the front, 10 feet.
Alright. So who goes first?
About to find out. Banner host. What was that?
First it'd be me first.
Well, yeah, you're in the back. In case you're wondering, that's you. Oh, these guys are not nice. What are you doing, Van the host?
Is it not working? I will.
I'm sorry, 1 second. Thorin, did you tell everybody about the guy off to the left?
Yeah, I thought I did.
Okay. Okay.
No.
Now,
Nobody first?
now what are you doing, Van? Because remember, there's a guy over here.
I'm not a good person to go first.
Well, guess what? Shit happens.
It's how the dice fall.
Pretty much.
Yeah, I still want to approach the guy on the left.
So through the woods,
Yeah, we'll start on that.
you could make it there. You got plenty of movement. So you're up to him. There's you. There's the guy. I'll turn the trees so you can see a little better.
Then get the hacking away with my daggers, I guess. Use my nick I asked you about earlier.
Yep.
If I can do the two.
Roll.
I'll get over here and do this. $22 on hit.
That'll do it.
And a 3 on damage.
Yeah. Okay.
And then 2 on the second one. 4 to hit.
With a 4 to hit? That's a no.
Yeah.
So you hit with the first one, missed with the second.
And then do my bonus one.
What's that?
Do my bonus one.
Yep.
How does that work if he don't? Because that doesn't work with the the. You know what I mean? The bonus.
Uh-huh.
So just give it to you minus the bonus.
Yep.
Well, that's sucky. That's a 1.
Well, yeah, that really suckies.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's not how I expected that to go.
Aye! You're up, aye!
Yeah, hey. Alright, so I am going to move forward and actually pass through the ice wolf square to get behind him.
So you want to try to go around him?
Why would I have to go around him if I'm small?
Well, I'm just asking what you're trying to do.
I'm trying to, like, run between his legs.
Are you in any
So that I
position
get
to roll
behind
dice right at the moment?
Roll what?
Are you in any position to roll dice right at the moment?
I have D&D Beyond pulled up. I am capable.
Okay. Give me a dexterity check.
Driver. Dex check?
Yep. And you're gonna make it hard. So I want to see at least a 15. What's that? What's that?
How did that 20 plus 2?
Yeah, that'll do it. But I get attack opportunity out of that one.
I haven't left his range.
You tried to go from in front of him to behind him.
Yeah. Shouldn't give him attack opportunity.
I'm giving it.
Dick.
Yeah, uh-huh. That's a 14 to hit.
I got 16 because I pulled up the shield.
Well, then you're good. Quit your bitch.
Alright, so I'm going to attack with the scimitar.
Okay.
And an unarmed strike. Or actually, pull that back. I'm going to rage first and then attack.
Okay.
So, raging. About an 18 with the scimitar.
That'll hit.
4, 6 plus my rage damage. What is rage damage? Plus 2?
Yep.
So 8 on the scimitar strike.
Okay.
And then I'm going to throw my leg up for an unarmed attack. And
You're going to try to kick him in the junk?
4. Yeah.
God.
I mean, come on.
What'd you roll?
I'm a chihuahua.
What'd you roll?
That one was a 4.
Yeah, you didn't hit him.
Yeah, no, I was too short to give a leg up.
You missed the dingleberries.
I hit him in the ass with the scimitar, and then missed him with the. Now, if I'm behind him, do I get an advantage?
No, because there's no one in front of him yet.
Okay.
I'm a foe.
Alright, so I can't use Nick unless I'm using secondary light weapon, not an unarmed strike.
Yep.
Well, I believe I am done.
Okay. Number 4. Which, if you want to know, is over here by Vanderhouse. That's number 4. 17 to hit.
What are we talking about? Me?
Yeah,
Me.
you.
Damn it.
17 to hit you. What's your armor class?
11.
Yeah, that'll hit you. Okay.
This.
So this is going to be fun, okay? So I need a strength check from you.
That's no good.
What'd you roll?
4, 3.
A 3? Okay,
Yeah.
you're prone.
Nice. That happens a lot.
And you take 9 points of damage.
Oh, is he dead again?
You shouldn't be dead.
I got 9 hit points.
You got more than 9 hit points.
No, I got 9.
How do you only have 9 hit points?
Because of these glorious freaking rolls I'm so good at.
Well, you're not dead, but you're freaking... Yeah, out of 2d8s, how do you have 9 hit points?
Because I started with like, what, 4 or some shit before and then rolled crappy again.
You're not dead, you're just knocked down. Well, you were knocked down already, but now you're going to have to do death saves.
The narco rogue.
Enos!
Nope.
You happen to notice that your buddy fell over quite harshly.
Yeah, that. If I don't move, I can only cast one spell, right? One spell and one spell or one cantrip.
Cantrips are... You can cast as many as you want, but you're only allowed to do 1 per action, yeah.
Okay. We'll hit the wolf with Toll of the Dead.
Toll of the Dead?
Mm-hmm. He took hit point damage on the first round from Vanderhoos.
Yes, he sure did.
So he's got to roll his wisdom.
Well, that doesn't help me any. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna 2.
Alright. And then
Strength matter most to it. Strength.
So, he takes 1d12 since he's already got damage.
Yep.
Six.
Okay. What else you doing?
I'm gonna move to intercept, I guess, for Vanderhoos. See if I can get between him and the wolf.
Well, you can get right next to him, but I wouldn't say between.
Dagger's drawn.
Okay. Thorin!
Okay. So since I see Vanderhoos goes down, I'm going to cast Healing Word. He's within 60 feet of me.
Yep.
That'll be 2. That gives him 7 hit points. And then as my bonus, or that's my bonus action,
Okay.
as my action, I'm going to cast Sacred Flame, which is a cantrip, on that number 4 wolf, and that is a dex save.
Oh, I saved it.
I didn't hear. Did the healing word work?
Yeah, he got 7 points.
Nice.
Yeah, I rolled an 18 on that save, so
Yeah, it's a 11.
11. Yeah, that's what I was just reading real quick. Number 3, which is right back here. So he's gonna move up. Ooh. That's a 23 to hit. I Chihuahua.
Okay.
So I need a strength save.
That's not good either. How about a 15?
That'll do her. So you're not knocked down, but you did take 5 points of damage.
I'm still good.
Well, I figured you would be. Alareth.
I'll start off with my bonus action, putting Hunter's Mark on that first wolf that I attacked.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna hit him with a poison spray. Oh, no, 4. Probably not gonna hit.
You're not gonna hit nothing with a 4.
You know. I will move up to beside that first wolf that I hit before I end my turn.
So there, or right in front.
Beside. He's already a target. I don't want other
This
things
side?
targeting him. Yep.
Okay. Which is this guy right here. Out of the blue, just like faster than you could see. Right there. With a 20 to hit Alareth.
That hits.
So I need a strength saving, or a strength dice check.
14.
Okay, you did not get knocked prone, but you take 7 points of damage.
Okay. Feeling that one a little bit.
Last one. One. $16 to hit, I
That just makes it.
need a strength check.
7.
Oh, that's exactly what you needed. 8 points of damage.
Oh, that didn't feel good.
Well, probably not. Hi, you're up. And I will say you're flanking. I'll give you that one. Technically, you're not, but you are.
So number 1.
You're flanking number 1.
Okay. So I'm gonna do my double attack again for Scimitar. It's 22 hit.
Yep, that'll do her.
Alright, and for the unarmed attack, a 2.
Another.
That's-
You cannot kick anything, can you?
But if I'm flanking, I get advantage, correct?
Yep.
How about a 17?
That'll do it.
Alright, so I attack with the scimitar, coming with an 8 again.
Oh.
And should an unarmed strike be either my dex or my strength, or is it only?
No, I believe it's just it's a solid something. Yeah, it's a solid point that hits. In just a second, I'll tell you what it is.
And then add your strength.
You get a 0 bludgeoning damage anyway, so you get a +1 to the dice check for it, but you don't do any damage with unarmed strike.
About to drop my damn shield and go with a dagger.
Okay.
Not yet.
It's because your strength isn't high enough.
Yeah, it's a 0.
Yeah.
It's a -1.
Yeah. So technically, you could unarmed strike them and get and give them back some health. But anyway, so you slash with your scimitar, and you see cracks form all across the wolf. And then when you bash him with your shield, he explodes.
Alright, and would dropping the shield and drawing the dagger be a action or bonus action?
I'll give it to you as a bonus action.
Alright, then I'm gonna drop the shield. Just dropping it on the ground. I'm gonna worry about picking it up after the fight.
Okay.
Alright. And that ends my turn.
And begins Enats. Enats, we can't hear you.
Oh, could help if I unmuted. I'll try shocking grasp on the wolf right in front of me.
Go for it.
I think it's make a melee spell attack.
Melee.
Attack. What do I roll?
Well, whatever
Melees.
your melee spell attack would be. So that should be, hold on.
D20 plus your spell attack modifier.
Yeah.
+1. Ooh, 6.
A 6? You didn't grab nothing.
I didn't grab the check.
It dances out of the way.
Mm-hmm.
Number 1. Dead. Number 2. $16 to Alareth.
Ouch.
So it hits you.
Yeah, that's it.
I need a strength save.
There's 16.
16. So you did not get knocked down, but you took 8 points of damage. You got knocked down anyway?
Oh no, I'm at 1 HP now.
Oh, okay. You're still up though. Number 4.
Oh, great target.
Oh, I forgot to stand you back up since you're at like 7 hit points now. $10 to hit Enath.
It goes against my armor class, right?
Yep.
Yeah, you hit.
I hit? You have an armor class below 10?
Oh, wait, no.
Mage armor.
Yeah, I got mage armor on top, so that is 13
Oh, see? You're good.
plus a dex modifier.
And your dexterity modifier is a -1, so you have a 12.
Woo woo.
So I still missed you. Alareth.
My only option to keep alive is cast Cure Wounds on myself. Five points of HP back. And would I be able to try to disengage at this point? Or?
No, because you used your... Unless you're going to try it as a bonus action, but if you disengage, then I get an attack opportunity.
Okay, I guess I'll just sit tight. I don't have any other bonus actions I can really use right now.
Bonderhose! Can you roll better than 1 this time?
Doubt it. Do I gotta stand up first?
Oh yeah, you're prone, aren't you? Yeah, use your movement to stand up.
Does movement count as the action?
No.
No. Okay,
So you're lucky that you're right next to the wolf anyway.
I could do sneak attack and shit now too, can I?
No, not right now. Because they know they know right where you're at.
Okay.
You're directly engaged with one, so you won't be able to sneak away.
I'll still do all my dagger attacks then.
Okay.
It starts with an 8.
An 8.
Yeah.
That's a no. You want to try the other one?
Second one's a 7.
That's a no too. So I'm assuming you're a little still flustered from having to get up.
Probably.
Number 3. Which would be over there, behind that's a 9. I rolled a 9 to hit you, Mr. Chihuahua.
That did not hit. Even without my shield.
Oh, aren't you just special?
Hey, I'm a small target, but I fight hard.
Let's try Sacred Flame on number 4 again.
Okay.
It's a dex of 11.
Well, good thing I rolled a 17.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is. Because that means you don't do
Not
nothing.
for the majority.
Actually, I think I have disadvantage on that. Sorry. So that's a 6. My bad.
Oh, well, then the damage comes down on your head.
Okay.
Sacred Flame is an 8. And that's 7 points of damage.
So, Alarith and Vanderhoos, you witness a burst of light and flame above the wolf. As it spreads down over the wolf, you watch the wolf gradually melt into the ground.
Do it again.
Don't do it again, do it again.
You're really not gonna like me on the next turn. Just throwing that out there.
I don't care. I'm not feared to any of you.
But your wolves will.
Really? Prove it.
Oh, it is my turn?
Yeah, smartass.
Alright, so I have advantage with flanking.
Not anymore. The other guy was dead. The guy you were flanking is dead.
Okay, so then what's the other one that's attacking? Was it Alarat next to me?
Yep.
Alright, well, I'm gonna run up to him.
You don't have to run anyway. You gotta move 4 feet.
Okay, well then I'll go to his side. So he's looking at Alarat, and I'm looking at his side.
Okay, fine.
And I'm going to attack with the scimitar.
Okay.
And with advantage, I get to roll the same. Yeah. Scimitar. And a 19 on the dagger.
That'll hit.
So
What'd you get with the
22 on
scimitar? A what?
22?
Yeah, that'll
22.
hit.
Alright. And with the Nick feature, when you extra attack of a light property, you can make it part of the attack action instead of bonus action. And so I can attack again with the sidearm, making that a 12.
A 12 is a no.
Okay, well, I still get 8 with the scimitar and 7 with the dagger.
So,
15.
yep.
And then I laugh maniacally.
Soren.
Oh, Lord. Well, I guess I'm going to move up a little bit. And I don't want to get too close because I don't want them attacking me, but now who we got up there now?
Alarith. Aye. 3, 2.
Okay, the one that Chihuahua just attacked.
Okay, number 2.
Yeah, let's hit him with Sacred Flame again.
Give it your bestest shot.
That's a Dex 11. I gotta level up one more time so I can do this better.
Yeah, I don't think I passed that one. I rolled a 4 and a 2.
Uh-huh.
So that's a 2. So you get to roll for damage.
Yeah, that's a 2.
You rolled 2 damage?
2 damage. The match wouldn't light.
Yeah, no shit.
The wolf huffed and puffed and blew your flame out.
Yep. Well, I guess two's better than nothing.
Vanderhoost!
Alright.
You're way over here.
How far is it to those guys?
$40 feet.
Is there room on the right side of number 3?
So here? Or here?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, there's trees on both sides of number 3. Oops. So technically, you could use your sneak now, because the guy that was by you is disintegrated.
I have feline agility, so I can double my speed. I can get up to the side or back of number 3.
Yep.
And I'll do my attack with the sneak.
And if you're behind them, you're flanking. Because I is standing right in front of them.
Let's see what the... Okay. It's 1d6. Okay, so then a 10 on the first one.
To hit?
Yeah,
Did you roll 2 and take the highest number?
not yet.
Good. So you have advantage, so you get to roll it twice and use the higher of whatever.
Yeah, 10's the highest.
Okay, then that's a no.
Okay. My bonus attack then.
Okay. You still have advantage.
What advantage?
I don't know, a bonus
never
attack?
mind. Or 18
That will hit.
for 4 damage.
And that's on number 3.
Yes.
Number 4 is dead. I don't like that you kill my guys before I can get them out the bag. Enaf, you're up.
What was the distance between
40
those 2
feet.
points? Toll the dead on the one in front of Alarith.
So number
Yep.
2. Toll of the Dead. The target must succeed in a wisdom saving throw. Sure, yeah. 16, I would say that's a succeed.
Dang. I'll move up. As an action, get back on the road behind Thorin. I believe that's the end of my turn.
Now before you... $16,
It's a hit.
I need a strength save.
Yep. 6.
Well, you're knocked prone, and you take 4 points of damage. Alaric!
Alright, I'll drop. Well, what to do? Guess cure wounds on myself again. See if I can get myself from fainting. Alright, I got 12 HP back on that. And then yeah, I'll just sit tight.
So you're max HP again.
Yep.
Okay. Number 2. Alaric, 8 to hit.
That should miss.
Damn it. Damn it. Alaric, you're up again?
Alright. Gonna go ahead and try to strike him with my scimitar and short sword.
Okay.
Yeah, 11 and 6.
An 11 and a 6? That's a miss on both counts.
No, this will just
Those are quick.
Guess what? I get to attack back. And that's a 16.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. Strength save.
19.
So you did not go prone, but you took 10 points of damage.
By golly, I'm a great bullet sponge here.
Aye!
Alright. I'm gonna make this flashy. I'm already on the ground, so I am going to let's see, would that be athletics or acrobatics to like do a kick, jump up, and swing at the same time?
Acrobatics.
Yes. How about an 18?
I'll give you that one.
And then I'm gonna attack the one that knocked me down. Was that 2? The one that
Number
I
3.
was not fighting?
Number 3 knocked you down.
Alright.
So now you're
I'm gonna
flanking
do
number
it.
3. Or you're,
How about a 13?
you get advantage.
Okay, so 13, first one. How about a 18 on the second.
18's a hit.
Alright. So, I'll go ahead and roll damage because I feel like he's about 7 on that one.
Okay.
And with the dagger, 18.
To hit.
Yep.
Okay.
Damage, 8.
Jesus.
Alrighty. Yeah, the midget can swing.
And then, is the other one within range?
Yeah, you're right next to both of them.
Alright, so with the nick factor, I'm going to attack him with the dagger as well. No, I'm not. 11?
No.
Okay, and I'm not flanking that one, right?
Nope.
Okay, so I just went into a fucking wild rage, pissed off that I got knocked down, and I'm at 6 hit points, by the way.
Nice! So he does this windmill kicky thing with his dagger sticking out and spins up kind of like breakdancing up on his feet and hacks into the one that knocked him down, but swung and missed the other one because he just wasn't quite looking that direction.
I'm also not long enough. Might only be 5 feet, but I'm only 3.
Yeah. Well, you're going to get some payback.
I thought you said I knocked down 3.
No, you didn't knock him down. You did a spinny thing and hit him. He did damage.
All the damage I've done to him so far.
He's
is
not
like
dead,
30
no.
points of damage.
Hey, can I have a head pat too? And that's a 19.
Okay.
I need a strength save.
I'm probably dead, but I hit a 15 for the strength saving.
So you didn't get knocked down, but I'm pretty sure that 11 will take you down to nothing.
Yeah.
What's your max?
My max is 23.
Oh yeah, no, I didn't kill you. So you're on the ground again, going. Eee!
I am now in death saving throws.
Yes. Lauren,
Okay.
as you watch I go, and he's going.
As a bonus action, I am going to, I will cast Healing Word on Chihuahua. over
Okay,
there.
do everything first and do your bonus action last.
Okay, well, and I'm going to, where are you, ornery thing? Well, let's try Sacred Flame on number 3 again.
Okay.
You gotta roll shitty one of these times.
Yeah, I rolled a 4.
Okay. Now let's see if I can roll something decent here. And that's a 6 for
On.
damage
On number 3.
on number 3.
Vanderhost, you watch again as a burst of light flashes in front of your eyes and the flame hits out and goes down over the wolf in front of you as it slowly melts into the ground.
Okay, then my bonus action, I'll, like I said, cast Healing Word on Chihuahua. 3, 5, that's 6 points.
Okay. I am alive.
But you're still on the ground.
But I'm still on the ground.
You're playing in the dirt. Vanderhost,
Alright.
aren't you getting tired of watching the wolves melt in front of your eyes?
No,
feel like I need knocked up again to rest my eyes.
Didn't have your welding helmet on today, did you? Okay, you are right here. The other wolf is right here, probably 10 feet away.
Yeah, I'll move behind and flank.
Yeah.
Then we will do...
And he wasn't paying attention, so you can use sneak.
Okay. Assuming I hit this.
Yeah.
Ooh, 18.
That'll do it.
And I got a... Two plus 5, 7 damage.
Ooh. What weapons are you using?
Dagger.
Okay, hold on just 1 second. As you take your dagger and you plunge it into the side of the wolf, you shatter through and your arm pushes right through and out the other side. And right in front of your eyes, Alarith, you watch the shiny blade come piercing out the wolf's mouth. And this close to your face. And then all of a sudden the wolf explodes and you get hit with the shards of ice just exploding and flying everywhere.
Dagger gonna come up.
Now right up the cornhole.
Do another perception check.
4.
Make sure that we got them all.
Go ahead.
Jeez, dude. 5, 7 actually.
You got a 7 on a perception check?
Yeah, I've been...
You don't notice anything, but you're very, very leery.
Roll a 20 plus 2 for perception on that.
You don't see a thing. Like there's nothing moving in the forest, there's nothing, you don't hear anything.
Alright, everybody all in one piece?
I hope so. I've only got 1 spell slot left.
I guess
Do
you
you have any healing potions?
I don't think anybody bought healing potions or wasn't awarded any yet.
No.
And I run back to the town. We're not that far in.
You're run back to town, huh?
I'd like to investigate the spots that they died, starting with number 2, the 18.
It's soggy. Cold to the touch.
Judging with the history of magic or anything, do I know whether or not these are, like, natural spawns, or do I think they're a summon of some sort?
They're ice blighted. So they're wolves, but they've been magically transformed into ice creatures.
That suggests that we head in the direction that they came.
They just popped out of the woods, so there's no real direction that they came.
Oh, okay. I'll leave it up to the group. we can go back and resupply, or we can head further in. I think the cautious aspect is we kind of had 3 people get pretty solidly rocked with damage, and we don't have anything but Thorin's healing word. And Alarith has his own little mend spell. Do we want to go get supplies, or do we
Cure
want...
wounds, which I can use on anybody, but those took up my spell slots.
But since he was, getting his ass handed to him, he used it on himself.
Being the bullet sponge.
So do we want to go resupply before we head in, or do we want to keep going?
I'd like to resupply because we kind of got thrown into battle and then went straight into the next battle after a rest.
Yeah, I agree.
What?
I think it's a
You
wise
saying
choice
you
to
don't like my
resupply.
campaign, I? You don't like battles?
When a tank only has a third of his health, or a quarter of his health, probably a bad idea to go keep going.
Weren't you a Marine?
Not I. I's an angry little chihuahua.
So a Marine.
Negative.
Want to bet?
Or like a bulldog.
So you want to go back to town?
Let's grab supplies, or do we keep going, guys?
I would like potions and maybe a short sword.
Well, let's go back to town then.
Yeah, I'm good with that.
Hey, Vanderhook, roll me a d20.
Uh-oh.
Should I cast Mage Armor on Vanderhost first?
I may have to go get my other board back.
I got a 20.
You got that 20, you make it back to town in one piece. That's the first good roll you've had. Hold on, let me pull up my other screen quick. Make sure you ain't shitting me. That's the one advantage to D&D Beyond. When you guys roll, I can see it.
Yep.
Not that I don't trust you. If you had dice, then you could roll it on the table, and I wouldn't care.
I'm gonna go keep checking on my boys here. I got one doing a fuel pump and one doing a
You're good, man.
transmission flush, so I gotta keep poking my head on them.
You're good.
Well, my phone won't let me do both D&D Beyond and the Zoom. I disconnect every time I try to swap.
Oh, I'm
over.
on my computer, so. That's just a matter of me switching windows.
Yeah, so I could Zoom on the computer and D&D Beyond on my iPad.
Whatever. You said you wanted a short sword?
Yes.
What do you have for gold?
I'm not even sure.
What I was trying to look at. Do we even have money?
15.
Yeah, you have 15 gold. Okay, hold on.
Either a short sword or another scimitar. I think my little parkour break dancing attack would have been cooler with 2 scimitars instead.
Helps if I can spell. Just a minute, and I'll tell you if you can afford it. Hey, you can afford a short sword.
I think they have the same damage dice, scimitar and a short sword.
Tell you in a minute, you cannot afford a scimitar.
short sword's 1d6.
And a scimitar is 1d6.
So does the scimitar.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can have a short sword.
Alright.
Cost you
And how much is that?
10.
Cost 2 gold?
10.
Say again?
10, 1
10
0.
gold. Alright. Alright. And there's probably not any, like, light armor that I can buy for
No.
5 gold?
Armor's very expensive.
Yeah. Okay. It wasn't updating, so I was like, why is it still saying I have 15 gold? Apparently I don't have great service out here on the wherever this road is.
I don't even know if I have gold. Oh, yeah, I do.
Healing potions are expensive. Holy crap.
Taking a short rest and eating.
So you're gonna take a short rest?
That would recover some of y'all's spell slots and health.
Yep. And if you guys want, we can call it for the session. We've got an hour and a half in.
I'll follow along with everybody else.
Got a 4-hour drive ahead of me, so I'm fine.
Yeah.
I'm not moving too far.
I figured. Why don't we call it here? Y'all are back at the inn. You can have a long rest. Since you saved the town, the inn's on the mayor.
Go down with a long rest. Get back both the spell slots.
Yeah, you'll get everything back. So
Now that we kind of have a taste of what we're facing in there.
yeah, okay. I'm gonna stop the recording then.
Recording stopped.
Woohoo!